All right, what's up, guys? I'm Bryce.
I'm Rob.
And I'm Zuff.
And we are Real Time. Today we got Season 1, Episode 4 of Only Murders in the Building. This one's called The Sting. I mean, obviously that title is about Sting, who is somehow a resident at the Arconia, along with our trio, and now, according to Oliver, at least, the prime suspect in this murder case of Tim Kono. I don't know why Sting would kill Tim specifically, but Oliver did come back to a weird surprise after meeting Sting on the elevator. He had like a very threatening note that literally was like, end the podcast or I'll end you. So first off, probably means he's one of 4 viewers, or they're one of 4 viewers, whoever wrote that. And also looks like they tried to poison his dog Winnie, which is just horrible. It does point to Sting because he said he doesn't like dogs at all, but it's a little too obvious in my opinion. We'll see, but yeah, I guess Sting's in the show. It's kind of crazy. I feel like the show has some weird, like, random celebrity cameos so far already.
Yeah, I mean, Jan, not from The Office, but Holly from The Office, she's here. I told you guys to remember her name. I think she's going to come into play. I don't think she would randomly just be in that episode and say, wait, by the way, my name's Jan. I think she actually might be a love interest for Brazos. I'm not sure, though. I would love that. She's absolutely one of the best people ever, and I love her. So I want to see more of her, but I also want to see more of Mabel, because Mabel and Brazos definitely took a backseat last episode. We can put Oliver away for a little bit. I've had enough of him. I want more Mabel and Brazos.
Yeah, I mean, this one's called Sting. The Sting. I was pleasantly surprised to see Sting last episode. I like the idea that just really famous people live in this building, because that just like opens up the possibilities of just like future cameos and stuff like that, because I feel like that would fit really well in this show. But yeah, I kind of agree with everything that Bryce was saying. I don't really think Sting is going to be the culprit. I don't think that he killed Tim Kono, but seeing as this one's called The Sting, I definitely see this group, the podcast group, forming some kind of like sting operation to try and catch him in the act or something, somehow catch Sting. But in my head, this is just gonna go so poorly.
Alright guys, that's pretty much it though before we get into this episode. If you guys have been enjoying our reactions to Only Murders in the Building, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our links in the description. We got our Patreon, our Discord, our second channel, A-Talk, all of our social medias, and the address to our P.O. Box. But yeah, let's get into it. Season 1, Episode 4 of Only Murders in the Building, The Sting. Let's go. He marked an X on the leg that he took off. Here we go.
Lucy.
That's his, what, his ex that he made the omelet for?
What? Excuse me?
Who doesn't love a second chance? Another shot at righting
Is that her?
some
Yeah.
painful mistake.
Looks different.
Yeah. She looks like a different person and everything.
But a second chance always comes with risk.
What the fuck is GM?
What
You
is
might make the
GM?
same
General
mistake
Motors.
again.
The way that there's like dots, either initials
Initials.
or like, yeah, like a place or business.
General manager?
Love Oliver.
Clearly, we are getting closer. They're sending a message to the leader. Is the leader you? Did they poison your dog?
Okay, whoever poisoned Winnie clearly killed Tim's.
Not necessarily.
I think there's a very strong chance that the person who poisoned Winnie was, and this gives me no pleasure in saying this, musical superstar Sting.
The guy from U2.
Are you kidding me?
Sting.
The police, Roxanne?
I'm like, me and Selena are so close.
Who's that? Is she thinking Bono? Is that his name?
Yeah.
And by the way, Every Breath You Take is no love song. It's about a jealous stalker and surveillance, and it actually
weird
seems
song.
like it was written by a killer.
Every breath you take, I'll be watching you.
Sting loses millions.
What?
Funds mismanaged by his former investment firm, Wright and Ogilvy.
Oh, he was the firm guy, Tim.
Oh shit! There's a connection.
He lost a lot of money for a client, they said.
Yeah. He lost Sting's money and got fired.
It's too perfect, though.
I would like it to just be him.
Die Hard.
Be this simple though.
That's a great Christmas movie.
Sting is on Ursula's list of people who were in the building the night of Tim's murder.
Jeez, looking bad for Sting.
How did you miss that?
Because it was Sting. I figured he stayed behind to write some fucking masterpiece.
He's not writing anymore. It does seem way too obvious, but fuck it, huh?
I will say this is our strongest suspect yet, next to tie-dye guy.
Enough with tie-dye
We
guy.
cannot forget about.
I'm on board with you, Charles.
We need Cinda Canning.
Well, sure. I mean, who wouldn't want the queen of murder podcasts? But how?
Nice to see you. It's funny, Anaya was just FaceTiming with Lucy. She asked about you.
I have this faint memory that you're parent friends with Cinda Canning. I'm working on this podcast.
I mean, we're not that close. I'm sure she'd be happy to help the next generation.
Well,
Thank you.
I feel like the only
So,
mystery bigger than
Lucy
Tim
seemed
Kono
happy.
is just Charles. Just his life is just a mystery.
oh, I think he just split with his ex-wife or girlfriend,
Lucy.
Lucy.
I feel like Lucy might be his daughter.
Yeah, I don't know. The way they talk about it, it's hard to tell, but...
Oh, hi.
Oh. That's a crazy shirt.
Well, you're dolled up. Man only dresses like that when he's off to see a woman.
Oh.
Whoa.
yeah. Yeah, I guess I am.
For a business meeting.
And I can see you're going to be a sexy bassoonist. Based on your shirt only.
Stop you before you accidentally say I'm not sexy.
Yeah, there you go.
Stop me. Someone stop me.
Brazzers. Or Brazos.
Wow, you got that one wrong.
Intrusive thoughts.
Exclusive.
One of your hot words in your head there.
Soon jokes, but she's cute.
Uh-uh.
You should ask her out.
Oh,
She's the killer.
nah.
Saying it right now.
Too set in my ways. I
Yeah.
saw someone in the building.
Jan.
You think?
Just wanted to throw a curveball, actually. Cinda Canning. It's not all is not okay in Oklahoma. I like that title. You get it?
Yeah.
All is not okay in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Okay is the abbreviation.
Oklahoma.
Hello.
What up, T?
Is that her?
Yeah.
Doesn't even look like her.
What do you got? What do you mean?
Wasn't she in
It's just Tina Fey. Just
she
straight
kinda,
up.
She kinda looks like Sandra Bullock.
You know what it feels like to be buried up to your chest in sewage?
What?
Like a Peabody.
Oh, that's clever.
Whose last name's Peabody?
Leonard from
Yeah,
Umbrella
who's-
Academy.
We may or may not be about to get bought for $30 million.
What?
Take care.
Cool.
I know a thing or two about business acquisitions. I watched Succession.
True.
We're not complete novices. In fact, we are already working on a murder podcast, and we've already come across something really huge.
Wait. Did you, the 30 million?
So glad you asked that.
Yes, we have been acquired.
Very quick and casual.
It involves a major celebrity.
Whom we cannot divulge.
Suffice to say, he'll be watching you.
I don't get the reference. I'm sorry.
He thinks every little thing you do is magic.
Quoting Sting songs.
And he poisoned my dog, Sir Sting.
Sting.
From the police, ironically.
Ironically.
Sorry, did you say he poisoned your dog?
Well, it was a message to the leader.
Ugh, it's so
Give me a
foul.
tagline for a show where Sting is the killer.
We should have suspected when we entered the hornet's nest we wouldn't escape without a sting.
Oh.
That was strange.
That was good.
That was weird.
I was able to get the mayor's confession by showing up at his house with a fully cooked turkey.
Of course.
A turkey.
Who turns someone away who has cooked them a 19-pound turkey?
We bring Sting a turkey.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, maybe do your own thing.
are you ready for the nugget? Embrace the mess. That's where the good stuff lives.
I love you so much.
They need to get more original.
Yeah, you just steal things.
Literally. Rings.
What's up with this, dude? Like,
What? You think I can't do it?
I don't know if I
he's
like
such
it.
a mystery. Like, I just don't understand him.
Why the fuck are the Looney Tunes there? Piglet the pig and Bugs the bunny.
It's Porky Pig. Piglet the pig.
Bugs the
You
bunny.
made both of those names up.
Oh, it is Bugs the bunny.
It's not. It's Bugs Bunny.
I know,
Who's
but
that
he is a
now,
bunny.
Is that Jan?
Playing your bassoonist. Let's live him. Oh.
Oh my god.
This reminds me of some sort of melody. Boom! Boom!
What? Why is he playing that? If you're happy and you know it, clap
I
your
told you,
hands.
love affection, love affection.
That's really cool. I like this a lot.
She's the killer.
Ugh. Unfortunately. You know the words, bro. Don't act like you don't.
Me out to the wall.
No.
She's coming over.
No, that's way too fast.
Yeah.
Way too. Oh,
Handwriting. Hey, hey.
oh, it's the note from him, or it's it from the killer? No, that was way too fast. She just fucking teleported.
It's all right. Ooh.
Fuck off.
They all see their own things, huh?
What happened?
I actually have plans.
Are you wearing cologne?
Wait, are you going on a date? Did you ask out sexy bassoonist?
Really?
I have been dating decades longer than you've been alive, and I'm especially expert at first dates.
Dude.
You're gonna start seeing them in your sleep,
It's
Rob.
something because he was talking last episode to Oliver, and he was like, I can relate how one thing can mess up something.
Yeah.
It feels like a fever dream every time I see the Looney Tunes.
Listen, I'm really glad you're doing this. Being alone in life is making you a little weird.
Thank you.
Just try not to nose.
She's so brutal. Brutally honest.
So I kind of had two childhoods. One where I was a happy only child with married parents, and a second one where I had an absent father and a new half-sister.
That's Michael Scott's girl, bro. Back off.
I think your body language makes me feel very comfortable.
Not anymore.
People who keep their hands up uncrossed on the table like you were are considered more trustworthy.
Did he just cross
No one
them?
trusts a person who clasps their hands.
Yeah, I get
He's being weird.
that. No one more comforting than Jesus, but you wouldn't want to date Jesus because you'd just be worshiping him all the time. So, tell me more.
Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more, tell me more.
Tell me about your last relationship.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Let's just see here.
Last bang.
My parents were great. Yeah.
Were they? Your dad was bad?
Was perfectly nice
Dude.
and ended well. How's your cheese?
Good one.
Dude.
Oh, you know what? I love that purse. It is so unusual.
You know, the sharing of stories is kind of transactional.
Oh, so it's my turn to tell you my red flags.
Oh.
Oh, he is bombing.
It's just not everyone has a ton of baggage.
Oh.
Not that you have any more baggage than anyone else. You have the exact right amount of baggage.
How we do?
Sometimes a second chance is just another chance to get it wrong.
Wow, he
crumbled.
Fucked it up.
We're just going with the turkey.
They literally are just coughing.
The original plan.
Mabel has plans in the afternoon, so that only leaves tomorrow morning. And, you know, at 20 minutes a pound.
So we're gonna bring Sting a morning turkey.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. But I figure if we also brought coffee.
Oh, it sounds gross together.
Yeah, that does. Turkey and coffee. Yuck.
My hobby is solving murders. I'm gonna go on vacation with murders. And one day, murders are gonna sit by my bed and feed me broth because I'm losing my swallow reflex.
What? That got so dark.
Turkey delivery.
I hope you're hungry.
Anita, are we expecting a turkey?
I hope not. You certainly don't need a second one. Full disclosure, this is actually the first time we've done it.
That's not what you want to say.
Look, I'm sorry how I was with your dog. I was having a rough day.
It's not him, right?
No.
You knew Tim Kono. Was he a good guy?
I didn't know him personally. He used to work for me. I fired him. You fired him? Why did
He's holding the microphone.
Yeah.
this punk, Tim Kono, lost all your money?
It might just make you snap.
He looks like
you
he's getting a
know,
little
like,
angry right now.
Make you.
He looks like an angry person.
You think Tim's death is my fault? Well, you're right.
Whoa. Not like that, though.
How are they gonna work in the fact
killed
that
him.
Sir?
the fact that they're recording?
I've been so full of rage lately. The day before Tim's death, I screamed at him. You fucked me over! You're fired!
So
You
he
should
he
kill
thinks he
yourself!"
killed himself and he blames himself for that.
And that's why you poisoned my dog. Wait, I'm sorry. What did you say?
Sting is not a murderer or a dog poisoner.
So you think Tim was murdered? What a relief.
What?
I thought he killed himself because of me. It's given me an idea for a song.
Oh, the Tim Kono song?
Little brother.
And I was so low, but my words didn't put a bullet into Tim Kono. Oh no.
They've been playing that damn thing.
I
You just did a
know.
single thing with that.
Tickled it a little bit.
My last relationship lasted 6 years.
Here we go.
Now, I hate nature, I hate traveling, but I didn't tell my ex that. Emma, that's my ex.
Oh, so Lucy.
Lucy daughter.
Yeah.
And she brought with her her 7-year-old daughter, Lucy.
So stepdaughter.
Mm-hmm.
Then I clarified it was actually a family fun cruise. So day 3,
Something with those Looney Tunes, right?
Emma insisted that Lucy go. And they never came back.
They went missing.
What?
No, they flew home from St. Croix. I stayed on the family fun cruise for the next 5 days, alone, except for Bugs Bunny and Porky Pig, who I had paid extra.
Ah.
Oh, that is so sad.
Emma thought a hard break would be best for Lucy, so I really haven't spoken to her since. You know, I don't share this with people because I'm frankly embarrassed.
They're not there.
But I'm telling you this because I like you, and I would like a second date.
Woof. That was a lot. Okay. But if anyone's wearing an animal suit, it better be you or me.
Whoa. What is she into?
Oh, the Shore Road. That's MD Shore Road.
GM, I
Yeah.
thought.
Well, how would MD be Shore Road?
I meant to say GM. Shore Road was underneath it.
Gus Montrose.
Yes. Give me the loop.
So Montrose Gems? What is...
That's
A
all
jeweler?
the jewelry.
I got a second date. I need to sleep for a month. A pillow.
Oh, me and you both, Brazos.
Hey, Dad.
Uh-oh.
Looks like Winnie got everything out of her system.
What was it? What was it?
So, Dad, I listened to your podcast. You didn't tell me you were doing it with Mabel Mora.
What? You know her?
Oh, because
She
she
used to stay here during school breaks.
used to
She
date
hung out
Tim.
with this group of kids, and one of them was Tim Kono.
Oh, that's a big reveal for them.
She knew Tim Kono?
She 100% knew him.
What does that mean? Why would she not tell us that?
I mean, maybe because she thinks it looks suspicious. Especially since the last time she was here, one of the other friends died. She got pushed off.
Looks bad.
That girl is bad news.
Can you just say all that one more time?
Putting it in the podcast.
Who are you, Mabel Mora? Who are you?
It does look really bad from their POV.
Oh, tie-dye guy.
hoodie.
I just got the chills.
So it's a white hoodie that was tie-dyed.
From Brazos, episode 713.
Oh,
which
flash
prophesized
forward?
What would happen 15 years later when a fake detective decided to become a real one and became the subject of our next investigation.
What?
Only murderers in the building coming this fall. Until then, I'm Cinda Canning.
Uh-oh.
I'm not really sure what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're like, well, first off, the Sting thing's over. Like we knew was going to happen, but it is interesting he thought it was him because as far as he was aware, it was a suicide and he literally told him to go kill himself. So that's not the case though, because he was murdered. But now the whole gang, not the whole gang, the two guys are sus on Mabel because it looks bad. She's withholding information about knowing Tim. We've known this since the first episode, and now even now, like, she's kind of been doing her own thing a little bit, recording her own little clips, and also now going and investigating this like Montrose gems thing that she found in like the little sticky note from Tim. So I feel like she's being followed right now by the tie-dye guy, and then it led into the podcasting at the end. I'll probably let one of you guys talk about, but it's just I'm a little worried about her right now, especially with that guy following her, because I do think he could be the killer. They're not showing who it is, but yeah, it does make me worried about Mabel right now.
Yeah, I mean, that podcast clip at the end there just completely threw me off. I'm not entirely sure how to interpret it, but we do know that it was like months in the future, and from what Cindy was saying, like, the case has been closed, like it happened, it was a thing that's already happened, and now it's the topic of her podcast. Or basically she said like coming up next was that the story of what we're watching right now, and it's called Only Murderers in the Building, not Only Murders in the Building. So I feel like that might have something to do with what you brought up in another episode, Bryce, with the whole, like, the show started with Selena Gomez on top of a dead person, and it's Charles and Oliver finding her. Like, I mean, that makes her look like a murderer, and with the way that this episode ended, they're definitely like super sus of her, like all-time high. They probably think she did it at this point.
Honestly, like, to add to that though real quick, I feel like I agree it will be something with that first scene of her with the body, but she changed the name to Murderers, so I feel like they're somehow gonna get framed for murdering a person, either one of them, or I'm thinking all of them, because it's called Murderers. I could see them like being like, oh, the most innocent people, or like they look innocent because they have a true crime podcast, but they're the ones actually committing the murders, and then maybe them trying to figure out how to get out of it. But that is interesting, the time jump they did this episode there at the end.
But to get into the real juicy stuff, Brazos and Jan going on dates, or went on a date, and then he went back to Jan's apartment and sort of convinced her on the second date. And we got to hear about his daughter, his ex-wife, how Bugs and Porky were there haunting him. I'm glad he's back doing this second date. That's awesome. I I don't want him to be alone much more. I like him, and I think he deserves love, and I think Jan's perfect for him. I mean, she's an awesome girl. I like her a lot, so I approve. But yeah, that was good to see him getting out there and stepping away from being alone for a while.
I do like that he's like getting out of his comfort zone to like pursue Jan and like try to have a new relationship, but I feel like Jan's character is so random and kind of like out of nowhere a little bit. It almost feels like she is kind of just hiding in plain sight a little bit. And if I did have to pick one suspect right now, I'd probably pick her. That's just how I'm feeling right now. I do really like her character though, and I hope that's not the case for Charles's sake, but I just don't see how she fits in with everything else right now. And yeah, like I said, I just feel like she's hiding in plain sight.
All right, guys, that's pretty much it though for this episode. If you guys have been enjoying the Only Murders in the Building reactions, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our links in the description. We got our Patreon, our Discord, our second channel, A-Talk, all of our social medias, and the address to our P.O. Box. But yeah, we'll catch you guys next time for Season 1, Episode 5 of Only Murders in the Building. Peace out.